The way computer make decisions is by something called an if statement. This isn't that different from the way humans make decisions. For example, when I go to a game store, I may think that if a game is on sale, I'll buy that game. When I'll go outside, I'll think that if it's cold outside, I'll then wear a jacket. These are simple if statements I use to make decisions all the time. I check if some condition is true, like if it's cold outside, and if it is, then I perform some action like wearing a coat. In programming, the if statement is used the same way to test different conditions and execute code accordingly. Let's translate our decision about whether to wear sunglasses or not into a Java code. To make a decision about wearing a sunglasses, we just need to know if it's sunny outside or not. And if it is, we'll wear sunglasses. The Java code for making a decision about wearing a sunglass is an if statement that looks like this. Let's look at our decision making code first. We have an if statement that starts with if statement followed by the information our program needs to make a decision. This will tell us whether it's sunny outside or not, and it's inside the parentheses. This variable value is sunny is something called a test condition because its value varies to tell us if it is sunny or not, and we will have to test it to determine its value. And this test condition has to evaluate to either true or false. And what variable do you know that does that? It's Boolean. Boolean can only have value true or false and are perfect for decision making. So let's say we have access to this Boolean is sunny, but we don't know whether it will be true or false. The next thing in our if statement is a block of code which can be multiple lines of code and comments, and this code will only execute if the test condition is sunny is true, and this whole block of code is surrounded by these curly braces. And that completes our if statement. Notice that the if statement does not end with a semicolon like other lines of code do. It begins and ends with the curly braces instead. And that's because a semicolon tells our code that this is the end of a statement. But an if condition is more like a container that holds line of code inside these braces. So let's say the value of is sunny is true, then our test condition will be true, and we'll enter our if statement block of code, and then our print output will be wear sunglasses. But if is sunny is false, our test condition won't be true, and we'll skip over this block of code and nothing will be printed out. Next, let's see how we can apply our knowledge about if statements to program a simplified student grade application.